very put so much money into all this research, and they discover all this primordial light that is so important into the whole. They have so much in the whole universe. And this violet light interconnecting together like a wide web. And the West, after they spent 48 billion euro, and the conclusion that this internet, this wide web interconnecting together have intelligence. That is 48 billion euro. But this violet light from the universe, when it be reflecting out into a rainbow color. So this violet light hold information, or we call wisdom or knowledge. So we have the physical body, and that is for our action, for stimulate different part of the body, and so increasing the body sensitivity. You know, this is the body we call the physical body. And we have the next one, actually we call protecting chi, or in the Tao called chi body, or energy body. It radiates out from us. And we have another body we call information body, or in the spiritual work we call the spiritual body. It's too confused. So we call a violet light cover on the outside that are connecting to the universe, and it pick up. And when I do my meditation, I always pick up information, always like that, because when you expand your energy. Like the genius, like the Albert Einstein, like all kind of very intelligent person, they pick up information from the universe. And that is what we call the information body, the message body. Now, but you need to have the physical strong enough in order to executing this information or message. Otherwise, you don't know what to do with it. So we know that this primordial light or the primordial violet light have intelligence and wisdom. And have the network interconnecting to each other, like our brain, like the connecting to the universe, our brain. And have a very high healing power. And the most important part, we're going to use this violet light when you can be programming it. And we were talking about in the Tao belief that a new condensed violet light, in the Tao belief that is the beginning of the newborn soul and spirit. We call a newborn soul and spirit, but in the Tao said there is a condensed violet light. And when it comes to us, the soul will come to us, and if we can develop them and grow them and educating them, we call grow up a highly intelligent that develop already, grow up, and that is we call developing soul and spirit. And this is what the West discovered, ultraviolet, right in our DNA. And that now the scientists prove that our cells actually talk to each other through a Wi-Fi, talking to each other like Wi-Fi. Okay. So this communication, but if this violet light gone or no more or blocked, now the cell cannot talk and download information from the brain or from other cell. They turn to be themselves, and we call, so anything wrong with this, the violet light, it turns into cancer cell. Mean they don't listen to anybody because they have no communication. And they just do whatever they want. And that is the cancer cells. And now more and more prove that violet light can kill a lot of cancer. Or not killing, or can be just clear them out. Like the David Hopkins, I think he must also study the Tao. So he discovered that the highest light, the ultimate consciousness light is the pure Tao. David Hopkins here. Because the Tao talks so much and works so much with the violet light. And this, the whole practice in the Tao is the, we call the flower of life. Because the whole flower of life is the whole practice in the Tao. From level 1, 2, 3, 4, is one by one. You have to construct a one flower and another one flower, another one flower. And when they put together, and that is the flower of life. So we're going to start with back to the body wisdom, the inner mind. You know, smiling and smiling sunshine. When you can smiling sunshine to the water, or you smiling sunshine to the eyes, you turn the eyes to water, water to gas, and that is the Tao talking about 1,000 and 1,000 years. Very simple. You dissolve so many things. So when you smile and you radiate them out, we call the smiling sunshine. So sickness we call blockages like eyes. Eyes. Nothing can live. But when the sun shining on the eyes, it turns to water. So any sickness, any negative emotional, all you believe. Otherwise, we go into very complicating of the psychology part. It's so much emotional, so much name, so many sickness, million and 100,000 name of sickness. I always like to, my master told me one simple thing. They said, if you take care of 5 major organs, the mind and your mind, now it's going to solve you 100,000 and 100 and million problems. Now we don't do that. We don't take care of the organ. Organ gets sick. Now it started creating 100,000 and 100,000 different sickness, and we have to use 100,000 medicine. And this is the one that I stick with it from the time that I learned from my master until now. And I keep myself healthy, and I don't get sick that way, you know, for so many 40, 50 years now. Yeah. You can smile to yourself and fall in love with yourself and love your organ by organ in a sequent way we call creating cycle. And I tell you, a lot of sickness started to heal if you have a trust and belief. When you're happy, you smile. Yes or no? Can you train your smiling and be happy? But nowadays, we are so hard to feel happy. So that's why the entertainment have to cost us billion and trillion dollars to make to entertainment business. It's so big to make us happy. Or anything can make us laugh. Oh, very good, you know. So why can't we smile and can be happy? So the Tao says smiling and breathing is the best medicine you can have in your life. And this is what you have to train. When you smile, you're happy. That's all. And how simple you smile if you train. So, so when you can smile to yourself and you can smile to the problem, and you smile to your emotional and dissolve them, and smile to your organ have any sickness and you dissolve them. That's all. The only problem that you have to learn a pattern that they've been discovered thousands and thousands of years ago. And you're going to see this smiling power, it really can help you dissolve so many things in your life. And you can protecting you. When you smile and you're awakening the healing light, the wisdom light is the white light, it will activate the hypothalamus. And this violet light give light or energy or food to all the gland system in our body. So we're going to start with the smiling to organs. So we're going to the heart. We're going to go to the major organ first, to the heart, and to the spleen, pancreas, to the lungs, to the kidney, to the liver, and to the heart. This is the sequence you need to follow. So we said the fire creating earth. When you dig into earth, you find metal. Metal attracts dew and rain, and it producing water. And water creating or give birth to the wood. This theory and wood generate fire. And this theory, you're going to do it over and over in every single level of the Tao practice. Okay. So we know that when you smile, you activate, when you relax and smile, you activate the parasympathetic. And the definition is so simple. The definition the West discovered. So we say rest, relax, smile, and the beginning digestion. When you are when you activate the parasympathetic mode. But when we have over stress, over emotional and over stress, we go into the too much in the sympathetic, and now it makes us into fight and flight response. And make us into a survival mode, fighting mode, or survival mode. Now, the whole chemistry activates in the whole system. When we see a lion or a tiger run up to you, you in the fight mode, in the fight or flight response or survival mode. So immediately, adrenaline gland activate and kidney have to give extra energy for fight mode, to fighting. So heart has to pump faster, and the liver and the lung and the brain have to activate to get a lot of energy to do that. So now we are in the survival mode. So the body put all the energy in the arm and leg. So you take all the blood to go to digestion and absorption. Hey, you stop. Let's get you out of dangerous. If you eaten by the lion or tiger, you don't worry about digestion anymore. But we are generate out this kind of state, or we can sometimes, nowadays we have so much stress because of the society and life. So negative thought can make us sick because or we can turn our stress, overstress by the thought. So you go to the fight and the survival mode just by thinking, oh my God, this and that. So our thought now, because you become part of what we call by subconsciousness now. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna guide you to this inner mind. The whole Tao practice from the beginning until the higher level is still the smile. He's smiling, and breathing and smiling. That's all. Breath is very important. And you can breathing and smiling, you activate and your tongue, when you put your tongue up, you activate the parasympathetic mode. So when you are very busy or very emotional, very stressed, if you can remind yourself, put your tongue up and smile down, now you started to feel calm immediately. When the saliva started to come out, you started to digest. So you have to make sure you are, if you get a very simple, so we're going to be a simple number we call a programming number, also known as the key to the universe number. And that is 369, and that is the universal number. So like a triangle, or this we call infinity sign, 369. Okay, so so that is how if you